everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking all about the So Kate 120 in black patent. I have wanted these shoes for so long and I know many of you out there have been dying for me to do a review on these, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to show you how I unbox them. Now obviously this isn't an unboxing video, but I will be showing you how I unbox them, so giving you a peek inside the box, how I wear them in terms of actually trying them on, and just giving you my general thoughts about the shoes. So if that is something that you would be interested in, then keep on watching. So this is the box that the Christian Louboutin's So Kate come in. Now I know many of you will have seen what a Christian Louboutin box looks like, so you don't really need to see another one, but for the sake of this video I thought I would show you the size of the box that the So Kate come presented in. The beautiful tan box with the white writing, but that's not why you came here, so let's go ahead and open the box. So inside you have your little bag full of the Christian Louboutin heel replacements. I love how they do this. When I first started buying Louboutins, they didn't do the little bag, and I'm just so delighted that they have started doing that, because how cute is that? Okay, let me move that out. You also get the card, which I've shown before, which is when you buy them online. I have never really seen this if you don't buy them online, but when you buy them online, you basically get a little warning that says basically, please try them on carpet. If you're going to return them, they won't return them if they have been ruined. And it just has a little Louboutin mark at the back. And inside, I got one dust bag with the So Kate. Some of the rarer skins, or different skins, will give you two dust bags, but with the So Kate you only get the one Christian Louboutin dust bag. Let me just show you. So all really nice and packaged. That one just wants to fight with me that side. And this is what they look like in the box. So let's go ahead and take them out. So as you can see with Christian Louboutin, what I do like about the Christian Louboutin packaging is that there is quite a lot of paper, so you do actually get to wrap them up quite nicely. And when I store my shoes, as you may have seen from the background of my videos, I store them on shelves behind me, but if I were to store them in the boxes, which I used to do, I keep all the wrapping just to keep them nice and secure. So let me just show you how they come prepared. So they come with this bit of the toe stuffed, and they come with these little plastic inserts, and again these are great to keep. I know they're not exactly the most glamorous of packaging, but they are great to keep, especially with the So Kates. I find that they keep this area really nice and secure if you keep them stuffed. Also, if this part starts to widen and you put the stuffing back in with the little stick, then the best thing is that it basically starts to narrow down the shoe again. And as you know, I've said it plenty of times before, I have really narrow feet, which is why I love the So Kate, because they fit me perfectly. But with wear, I do find this bit starts to stretch, so just by putting them back in again, I can solve that problem. So let me just take these out. The other thing that they come along with is, and I'll just move that back so you can see, the sticky label at the bottom. Again, this is just if you were buying them online. I'm not sure if the stores do this. It would be great if they did, but it's just to prevent the red sole when you're trying them on, that it doesn't scuff and buff. But I will now take them out completely and try them on so that you can see what they look like when they are on as well. you have seen me unbox the shoes, wear the shoes, I thought that I would give you some of my thoughts on the shoes. One of the things to talk about is the actual painted sole. One of the things that many of Louboutin wearers will tell you is that the wear and tear of the sole is heartbreaking. It is absolutely gorgeous when it is brand new like this, but as you can maybe see, let me see if you can see that, I already have a tiny minor dent. Yes, it's here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is the tiniest dent, and as you can see, I haven't even taken the sticker off this one, which I might actually do now just so that you should see it actually comes off and doesn't leave a sticky residue. That's just clean, there's no sticky residue, which is fine. But I already have a tiny little dent and scratch on the shoes, and I hadn't even taken the plastic off. So the bottom of the shoe will wear, and obviously the more that you wear the shoe, the more that it will wear off. Don't be alarmed. My favourite part of the shoe is actually this bit here, and very, very rarely do I damage this part here. My Christian Louboutin boots have a few teeth marks in them because a little dog down the stairs decided to have a 5-second chew on them, which he nearly became a fur rug, let's just say, and I love him to pieces, but he's still here with us today. But this area here hardly ever gets damaged, so that's the bit that I really love. I buy shoes with the intent to wear them and wear them as much and get as much enjoyment out of them. So this part here will wear, but it's part of the wear and tear of the shoe. The other thing to mention is, and I know that I touched upon it briefly, but it is to keep your shoes stuffed. So the packaging isn't the most beautiful packaging ever, the big white stuffed shoe, but shoe trees are essential, especially for keeping the shape on the So Kates, in my opinion. So although I do display my shoes, if I do wear them and I find that they are getting a bit loose anywhere, I will put the stuffing right back in them, still display them on the shelf, but keep them stuffed so that they start to regain that shape again. The other thing to say is that the actual heel height on the 120 I find absolutely perfect. I have the, I think is it the 150? I will leave the details down below. I have the Lady Peeps, which have the wedge on them, the platform on them, and even with the platform, they are just so high, ridiculously high. I can walk in them, but not comfortably. These I can walk in really, really comfortably, and like any shoes at the end of a night, I want to take them off, but they aren't painful for me at all. The last comment to make, and I promise that is this video done, is that unlike the So Kate nude shoes, the black painting does actually, it doesn't get dirty, but the way that I'm handling it now and touching it with my fingertips, I can now see my fingertips and obviously the oil from my skin. I would say grease, but to be fair, I wash my hands all the time. I would consider myself a clean person, so it's not exactly grease, but it is the oil and whatever comes off my skin. You can then see it on the patent, which I can imagine would annoy some people, especially if you buy these just to display and not really wear. Then you're going to need to dust and maybe polish these quite a bit, which doesn't really happen with the nude. You can't really see your fingerprints on them. I think it's the black painting that you can really see everything showing up, and I would hate to touch foundation and then touch my shoes. I also don't know what these will be like on a night out. If you got any sort of liquid or any other residue on them, I think that it would show up quite easily, so that is another thing to keep in mind. But overall, they are a fantastic pair of shoes. I didn't wear them specifically because I wanted to show you guys what they look like brand new instead of after a couple of wears when I really get into them, but I am going to now wear them to death. So we've come to the end of my video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, then please do leave me a question down below. Any questions at all, leave me a question down below, and I will get back to you on it. I know there has been requests to do some lookbooks, so I am going to look into doing that. But in the meantime, I will keep you updated with the outfits of the day over on my blog in regards to wearing those shoes. I'm going to leave the video at that because I don't know if you can hear it, but obviously living where I live, the police have decided to take out a helicopter and they are flying it above my house. So if I'm not here in next week's video, you know that they got me, but no, I'm only kidding. I will see you in my next video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next one. Bye!